How you going, peeps? I am FUG with the 144 energy. If I'm showing up randomly in front of you, there's more than likely a tarot reading here for you today. Hope you're all having an awesome source kind of day and all that jazz. And if not, please do trust and acknowledge that you do have the inner strength to get through whatever it is you're going through. And I'll also send you some positive healing vibes. It's got a little bit of a cut on my hand. I'm still copying some fucking shit and fucking energy manipulation from the fucktard mason fucks around me. But anyway, it's alright. We'll just quickly cleanse the air with a bit of sage, because there's not enough sage in this world to save them from their own fucking bullshit. Okay, just cleanse the fucking zone. Alright. Got a bit of a tarot reading here for you, so my beautiful collective of peeps. Just give the cards a quick shuffle and all that jazz. Pretty much. You just got to remember this is a general collective of peeps tarot reading, so everything may resonate and everything may not. Some things may resonate and some things may not, and that's quite okay. So if it doesn't apply, just got to let that shit show fly, you know, and if the shoe's fitting, you know, just be accountable and wear it, you know, for the actions you did and didn't take, the boundaries you may not have had in place, the things that you shouldn't have done and you knew better, and even the people's behaviour you put up with, you know, as friends, family, co-workers, past lovers, current lovers and things like that, and make the changes within yourself to be a better version of yourself. Okay. All right, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has liked and subscribed to my YouTube channel, FUG Energy 144. Greatly appreciated, beautiful peeps. And also those that have started following me on my Facebook, almost said Facebook, YouTube then, my Facebook profile, which I've had to open up publicly because Facebook, the Matrix shit show, won't fucking let me open up a Facebook page. So I've just opened up my profile publicly, and that is Effie Gabrielle Art with an A. And that's where I share a lot of the things that I'm discovering, finding, on my chosen path in regards to how the shit show is running via the fucking Matrix, the fucking elites and all those fuckwits that think that they're fucking running this shit show. Well, they're not anymore. I'm part of the team here to reclaim back my bestie's kingdom. And bestie is Creator Source, God, Spirit if you resonate with those terms, the Most High, the most divine energy in this universe, which all is the sun. Okay, so religions lied to everyone for fucking eons and eons and eons. All religions, they're all satanic. You do not need to go to church, to a physical building to have a connection with Most High. We are all God source energy. It just depends on what frequency you're vibrating at. If you're vibrating at your lower 666 self, well, you're just fucking demonic. And if you're vibrating with the best of intentions of highest good and harm to none, well, you're in your heaven self pretty much. Like heaven and hell is just a state of consciousness. We're not, after we pass away, we're not going to heaven. We're not going to hell. It's you living your hell or your heaven here in this experience in our school. And that's fact. Okay, we'll just quickly get out the pendulum for those that don't believe that. Is everything I've just said true, bestie? Clockwise for yes. Thank you. Okay. You know what time it is, peeps? It is time to get your tea, get your snacks, and get yourselves a bit comfy, because Creator Source, Spirit, most divine energy in this universe, that's my bestie. It's the sun, Rara for going old school, has got a reading here for you today. Okay, we'll give the cards one last shuffle and we'll get on with the reading, shall we, peeps? All right. Yes, bestie, that was a little bit dodgy, but we still got all the cards together. Okay, we'll just clear the energy one more time. Some more sage happening. Oh, look at that, the fucking arm bags are fucking waving. All right. First card off the ranks for today, once I straighten out my deck of cards, is Four of Pentacles. It's right, they're manipulating my dogs, the fuckheads over the back fence. The best they can do now is just fucking manipulate my dogs in the hallway. It's okay. Just bear with me, please. So you have been worried about money issues. There's the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So I just confirmed this with bestie, with my pendulum, and Creator Source is saying you will not need to be worrying about your financial situation for much longer. Okay, things are going to start changing for the better. So you've been kept in a financial state of lack. You may have felt like you needed to hold on to every fucking penny and all that kind of stuff. Your situation is going to be changing very, very soon. But yeah, and if you just saw that flying up over my head, there's monitoring spirits, there's gnats and all sorts. So just bear with me, peeps. I'll get the Masonic fly spray out and I'll kill them with their own fucking kindness. Anyway, So you're going to be coming out of this financial state of lack, and it's because you've gone within. Okay, so you've got the Hermit card here in the upright. Now you've gone within. You may live in a city full of people that are just going about their everyday matrix 9 to fucking 9, fucking 12-hour shifts, because that's what it's becoming like now in this day and age. You've had to go within and see things for what they truly are, and you've got the lamppost here. You've been enlightened. So, and if you haven't been enlightened, you're going to be enlightened very soon. But you have to go within and go into hermit mode and isolate yourself from all these other people that are in your life at the moment. You'll probably come to realise that a lot of them are karmics. Some of them are actually handlers to make sure you stay stuck in a state of lack. And you'll know when these people come up against you and try to convince you otherwise of something that you may or may not be thinking about doing. Actions you want to take, you'll hear the naysayers loud and proud fucking trying to keep you stuck in a state of lack. Okay, that's for someone. You're going into hermit mode, and this is going to help you come out of your financial state of lack. Okay, so you won't be needing to hold on to money like in a scarcity mindset. Okay, 2 more please, bestie. Death is in the reverse. So just let me double confirm that. You're going to hear some deaths, unfortunately. It's in the reverse, so it's not a good transformation. That's why I thought I'd just double confirm that. So you're going to be hearing of some people passing away, and these are the ones that were trying to keep you stuck in this fucking matrix shit show, and they didn't want you to go within. They were actually trying to keep you stuck in a financial state of lack, and they were the ones that were part of your fucking being handlers. Not even directly being a handler, but they're part of it in some way, shape or form, peeps. Like, this spiritual warfare is very fucking real, okay? But you're not going to be in financial lack much longer, and it's because you've gone into hermit mode and you're being enlightened, and you're going to be hearing of some people that are crossing into the spirit realm, unfortunately. It is what it is, straight off the bat. Okay, we'll just make a little bit of room. 5 of Cups. These people, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be devastated from you going within, pretty much. They're going to be a lot of people devastated that you're coming out of this financial burden. Some of them may be going through a transformation. It's because of the shit that they've been fucking sending your way, the negativity and stuff like that. And that's on them, okay? That's not something that you need to bear consciously, but it's something that you need to know. So you're going to be hearing of people passing away, and it's to do with these people that are disappointed that they have not been able to fuck with your financial abundance, okay? So you got the 5 of Cups here. Yeah, they're absolutely devastated. They've got the 3 cups in front of them. They're all spilt over, and they're just devastated. That's the only way I can put it, peeps, is they're devastated that they have not been able to fuck with your abundance. They did not want you to go within. Some of them will be going through transformations. You may or may not be hearing of this, like in the physical sense, but unfortunately, this is what happens. Spirit says what Spirit says. They chose to fuck with the wrong person, pretty much. Well, in actual sense, we're all meant to be abundant, peeps. We're all meant to be abundant in our spirit, physical, and fucking monetary fucking ways. You know, we've been kept stuck in a state of lack by this matrix shit show for so long. They siphon our energy, and then they tax you for it on top of it, and then you put money into superannuation, and that shit gets taxed. And then when you finally do get to the age where you're allowed to retire, and they keep bumping up that age as well, you're also taxed on it again. Like, how many times can the fucking governments and all that keep fucking taxing us just to pay it up the fucking line to the fucking Illuminati and all those fuckwits? It's just a fucking cash grab, you know? So anyway, there's going to be people that are devastated. Some are going to be passing away. They didn't want you to go into hermit mode and go within and see things for what truly has been going on. And they were trying to fuck with your abundance. Okay, one more card to close out the top row, please, bestie. The Tower. Yeah, they're going to be running for the fucking hills. So these ones that are devastated, they couldn't fuck with your incoming abundance, physical and spiritual. Because abundance isn't just physical, like in dollar cents and gold and stuff like that. It's also spiritual abundance. It's a very spiritual realm. It's actually a 5D realm for those that are awake and not still asleep. You know, if you're still asleep, it's just a 3D physical world pretty much, and you're just believing what you're saying. You've got to start believing in the things that you do not see, peeps, okay? These people are going to be going through a tower moment, and they're going to be running for the fucking hills. Can you see all these? They're all just got looks of terror on their face, and that's the shit that they've done. Meanwhile, you're going to be going through a tower moment yourself, but it's going to be a good one. So your reality is going to be changing very, very soon, peeps, you know, for the better. Okay, but these people do not want you to have your good tower moment, and they've been sending all sorts of negativity and shit your way to try and stop you from stepping into your abundant energy, your creative energy, your abundant birthright pretty much is what I'm hearing. And they're going to be copying it hardcore. They're going to be running for the hills. Creative Source is here to fucking sort them out with your team of angels and your spiritual ancestor warriors, okay? Just trust in that knowledge, beautiful peeps. Okay, 4 cards, please, bestie, for the second round. We've got the 8 of Wands. Yeah, they've been firing shots at your abundance and at you while you've been in hermit mode. So while you've been isolating and going within. Knight of Swords. This is a new truth for you. But you're armed and you're protected. You've definitely got the strength to get through, and something to do with fucking hospital as well. You may have gone through an episode in the hospital in some way, shape or form, and they weren't expecting you to fucking survive it. Now, I'm not talking about physical death and stuff like that, but the hospitals and all sorts, the fucking doctors and all that are in on this shit show as well, peeps. And the 2 of Wands. Okay. So, here you've got, just so I can show you how I'm reading it. So you've got your physical abundance here, and it's in the reverse, so it's definitely coming in. And you've got the hermit mode. You've had to go within. While you were going within, they were fucking firing shots up at you to fuck with you, to keep you fucking isolated. But little did they realise that keeping you isolated was doing you a world of good, peeps, okay? It was just helping you to discover more and more fucking hidden truths, okay? So all these shots have been fired your way by these fuckwits, but they're also firing shots at you to try and take your abundance pretty much. Because if they can fucking take you out, your abundance is open fucking slather, mate. You know, everybody's got a birthright to their abundance, okay? All our parents fucking sold us out when they signed us up for fucking birth certificates. There's a monetary value placed on us all, individually, and that's fact. Just confirm that. Clockwise for yes. So my pendulum's goes clockwise for yes and anti-clockwise for no. And if Spirit doesn't want me to know anything, Spirit just stops on a dime. There's no maybe yes, maybe no. It doesn't work like that, peeps. That's just fucking baloney, okay? Spirit doesn't want you to know something. Spirit won't tell you. There's a little bit of throat chakra attack right there. Someone does not want me to speak at this, and I don't give a fuck, right? Someone from the Masonic fuckwits and the elites and all those fucking Zionistic fucktards. Anyway, fucking reptiles they are. Okay, you've had to go within. Oh, hang on, no, we've missed a card, sorry. So Knight of Swords. So this is falling underneath the Hermit and the Transformation. So you're going to be discovering some truths very, very quickly. So just pick up those 2 cards so you can see. Or whatever. They're really trying to fuck with my energy right now. So you're going to be discovering a lot of truths very quickly, because it's the Knight coming in on a sword, and the sword is the card of truth, knowledge and wisdom. So while you're going within, while you're isolating, you're going to be discovering a heap of truths. It's going to be a bit of a rabbit hole for you. Like, just trust that rabbit hole. It's like Alice going down the hole in Alice in Wonderland, pretty much. That's just one analogy of describing it. My left ear is buzzing hardcore. Creative Source, it's just like, yeah, go for it. Thanks, bestie. But pretty much, you're also going to be discovering the truth of these ones that were going against you, trying to fucking take your fucking abundance from you in one way, shape or form. These fucks that were firing shots at you. And you're going to be discovering they've been transforming in the physical sense. and it's not going to be pretty transformation. So it is what it is, peeps. You're just gonna you lovingly forgive them. You know, you send them peace, love, and light from a distance. You do not need to energetically fucking be in someone's presence to forgive them, but it does not mean you need to let them back in your energy, okay, peeps? So there's going to be some people passing away. This is an incoming truth for you, but it's just facts, okay? But yeah, when you go within, you go into hermit mode, you'll be discovering a lot of hidden truths about how this world truly is meant to be running and how mystical and magical it is, and also how much dabbling dark divination is truly fucking going on, okay? And just trust in the knowledge that you do have the strength to get through, because you've got the Leo card here. Okay, is that the first? No, I can't remember what the Hermit card is. And the Tower, and I can't remember what the Tower card is. That's okay. I don't usually call out the star signs in the major arcana, but if I feel guided to and I actually remember, I will. So bear with me, peeps. It's an ADHD squirrel brain thing. It's a neurodiversity thing, and it just means that we're not ordinary sheep. We do not follow the masses. They're masses that are stuck in this fucking matrix shit show that don't want to wake up. It's quite okay, you know, but yeah, I'd rather be neurodiverse any day of the week. It just means I'm a different thinker. And I'm ADHD, so I'm full of energy because it's the hyperactive type. So that's why these Masons fucking love coming for me. They think they can fucking tap into my energy and fucking use that to fucking manifest for themselves. They can fuck off and use their own fucking energy and manifest off their own energy, but they're fucking lazy, gluttonous fucking pigs. Anyway, strength is here. So you've got the strength of the lion to come within you, and it's a Leo's card, okay? So you've got the strength to tackle whatever it is you're going through. Creative Source is right beside you. Creative Source, that's the Sun card. And it's also Leo. It's the strength, right? So Creative Source, God, Spirit, my bestie, will give you the strength to get through anything. But you're going to be going through some sort of hospital situation. They're going to want to take lots of blood from you as well. Questioning them when they do want to do all these blood tests and that, why they need to do so much. Because like me, they took too much fucking blood from me many, many, many times over the years. And it's because of my fucking rare blood type. Like, and that's all to do with my Egyptian fucking bloodline, actually, if we're being fucking honest. Right? But they're going to want to take a lot of blood samples from you. This has been going on for fucking eons as well. I've just been guided to look at this fucking infinity there in the background on the wall. So the hospitals have been doing this shit show for years, and this is how they monitor people in certain bloodlines and stuff like that. Okay? But there's going to be a hospital incident, and it's a Matrix fucking design incident, and they're going to fucking try and make you panic pretty much, and it's because they don't want you to be seen on the world stage. Okay? Because that's the next card to come out. It's the Two of Wands. So Creative Source is also saying you're going to be hearing of someone that's getting rushed to hospital that's going to be making a transformation. They're part of your fucking spiritual warfare story here in this lifetime as well. I'll just get that as a confirmation. Clockwise, yes. But these fucks weren't expecting you to have fucking the strength to get through what you're going through, or what you've gone through. No, that's right. Fuckers, they didn't realise that you're going to be waking up to how strong you actually really are. If you haven't already, you do have the inner strength to get through whatever it is you're going through, peeps, and you'll always be guided. Just got to trust your inner intuition, your inner knowing. That's your higher self. It's your God source connection. Because we're all God source energy, like I said in the beginning. It just depends on what frequency you vibrate at, peeps. Okay. But yeah, you're going to have the strength to get through this. You're going to receive a great big massive shit ton of information about all the shots that have been fired your way. Okay? Two of Wands. So you're going to be getting up and speaking in public or delivering something. Now this could be online. This could be on stage. But you're going to be just speaking in front of a lot of people, and they're going to be cheering you on in the background. So you've got the audience here in the background, you've got a person stepping up on stage and stuff like that. Two of Wands usually means in the standard fucking right-of-way fucking tarot deck, which, and it's all Masonic as well. Like, they invented the tarot fucking readings as well, but they do it via textbook tarot. I do it by energy, right? The energy of the cards. And this one here, gives me the energy that you're going to be admired and adored in front of a massive crowd, peeps. Okay, so you're going to be getting up and speaking publicly and sharing something about your knowledge. It could be about the world as well, because this person here on the center stage is holding like a little fake world globe. I mean, I know the Earth is flat. We've been lied to by the education system and everything. And that's just fact, peeps. Like, all education systems are fucking lying. Okay? Some teachers don't actually know that for a fact, and it's just the information that's been handed down to us from generation to generation. But these Masonic thugs, they all know that the Earth is fucking not round. You cannot stick water to a round marble and expect it to stick to it. We don't jump in an aeroplane and fly upside down to go to the other side of the world, do we, peeps? Okay, that's for someone. All right. But anyway, you're going to be getting up on the stage and speaking, sharing your wisdom, sharing your knowledge about something. Good for you, peeps. Do not be scared to get up in front of a crowd and speak your truth. Okay, whatever it is that you're going to be creating and doing. Okay, so that's for someone. Because fear is just an illusion. You can face everything and rise, or you can fear everything and run and keep running for your life. And who wants to keep living life in a state of fear? All right, tell me more, please, Bessie. 3 cards. The Sun is here. Heck yes, that's my bestie. The Knight of Wands. And the Star. Okay, I just asked like fucking 4 questions in my head to Bestie, and fucking Bestie's like, yes. So, okay, so underneath the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords, you've got the Sun, which is Leo energy, which is creative source, the most divine energy in this universe. That's the Sun, right? So while you've been going through all this shitstorm, all these shots have been firing at you, and it's been a bit of a roller coaster, peeps. Like, let's be honest, hasn't been a fucking easy ride for you, but you're still enjoying it for what you can, for the bits that you can get enjoyment out of. You are still embracing your inner child, and you're still having fun with it as much as you can. So, Creative Source, this is a Leo energy card as well, has been protecting you from all these shots being fired at you. So some of them have been allowed to hit, and that's just to activate their fucking karma. Okay, but you've been protected since you was a youngster, since you was a young star, since you was a child per se. Okay, so just trust in that knowledge, peeps. It may not have been an easy ride for you. Life may have been a full-on roller coaster from you from start to where you are now, but you're still here and you're still making the most of the ride, okay? And Creative Source is also going to be guiding you to this new information, this new knowledge, this new wisdom that you're going to be unlocking, and that's when you go into your hermit mode, okay? So you will be guided. You'll be guided to pick up your smart device, your phone, and I'm like, your phone. I mean, that shit's all listening to us as well, but the algorithm will start changing for you, and you will start randomly looking up bits and pieces, and you'll be like, why am I guided to do this? You know, you might look up a particular person or a particular subject, and you'll go down a rabbit hole. You'll be given the information that you need to see things for what it truly is. Sometimes you'll be guided to look up a certain person online that's been fucking with you, that's trying to steal your abundance and stop you from going into hermit mode, and these are the ones that have been fucking spiritually attacking you pretty much, and that's just in a nutshell. Okay, so you will be guided to look up random people and stuff like that as well. Okay, now, this card here, someone that rides a motorcycle was sent in to try and put a stop to you to discovering the fucking truth, right? The Knight of Wands sometimes can mean like new manifestations or quick manifestations, but someone was coming in quickly to try and stop you from discovering wisdom, to try and stop you from manifesting, and pretty much something to do with motorbikes. So you could be a motorbike rider, but I'm also getting the vibe that this is like a motorcycle person that rides, well, a motorcycle person, a bike rider. Now they can ride a road bike, a trail bike. They can be part of a motorcycle club for all I know. They're all Masonic as fuck as well. Anyway, someone was sent in on a motorbike to try and stop you from discovering more truths, but instead of it stopping you, it's actually going to enlighten you even further, and you'll go down another rabbit hole, peeps. So just trust the process, okay? We can never obtain enough knowledge, peeps. Like, even I don't know all the knowledge of the spiritual realm. Like, I'm still on my own little fucking rabbit hole, but I'm learning from each and every fucking experience that he's thrown my way. And I know I'm divinely guided and protected. So, good luck with those fuckheads that keep wanting to try and attack me. You dumbasses, I'm a fucking chosen earth angel. I've stepped into it. I've answered the calling. I've raised my frequency. I've changed my eating habits. I've changed the things that I consume with my eyes. That's all part of it, peeps, is raising your frequency, okay? It's all part of it. Okay. You've got the strength within you. You're going to be on the stage in some way, shape or form, sharing your story, sharing your truth, sharing your knowledge. And you're going to be seen as a star. So you're always going to be searching for more truth is what I'm seeing with this. But you are star seed quality. So you got the person with the telescope looking up into the stars. You might be a person that likes to stargaze like me. In this matrix design, this day and age, we do not do enough stargazing, peeps. Have you ever gotten outside at night time and just took in the amazing view of the stars? Like, that is one of the true blessings, one of the true mystical things of this realm is the stars, the moon, the sun. We're even meant to sun gaze. You know, if you practice like first thing in the morning and late in the afternoon as the sun is setting, that's the best times for you all to start practicing your sun gazing. But I'm talking to someone that resonates with, you may even get out a telescope. I just like to get outside of the night time and have a chat with Bestie, have a chat to his missus, the moon, which is the divine feminine energy. Like, the sun is the masculine energy and the feminine is the moon. So I have a chat to them, and the stars are their children. You know, so this is why I say do not wish upon a shooting star, because it's Creator Source's child passing away in the sky, essentially. You wouldn't like anyone making wishes upon your children passing away. Okay, so just think of it like that, beautiful peeps. We are allowed to wish upon the first star we see in the sky. That's a different kind of saying, but don't make a wish on a shooting star, peeps. You're just shooting yourself in the foot, and none of your manifestations will come to pass. Okay, but I'm talking to someone who's got star seed quality, who is able to captivate an audience in one way, shape or form. People will come to you and listen to you. They'll come to you. They'll ask you for advice. They'll tell you their life story. The star is also a chosen one card. So you've got Temperance, which is Earth Angel, and the star, or the star seed, which is my other chosen one card. Now, if this comes out in any reading, we've all got the opportunity to be a chosen one, okay? An Earth Angel is someone who's gone through it thick and thin, like has gone through narcissistic abuse in like family households growing up, relationships, friendships, workplaces, just gone through that many fucking traumas. It's not funny, and you still remain balanced through it all. But you, in this instance, you are a star seed quality, so you're very charismatic. You're just very, very charismatic, pretty much. The star is also Aquarius energy, okay? But you're a person that likes to stargaze, and if you haven't already started, you'll probably be guided to start stargazing. Like, I hadn't done it in years, and now I do it every single night. Like, it's just beautiful, and I'm so grateful for the show that this universe actually truly puts on for us. It's not all this Hollywood fucking bullshit and all this fucking spell casting shit that they got to put in front of us so they can keep the spell fucking going. Like, even the media's in on this shit show, okay? It's all broadcasting spells, all right? And they're just putting fucking news anchors in front of us with a script to tell us what they think to tell us what to think is going on around the world, across the world, okay? Anyway, 2 cards, please, Bess. Here we go. We've got the fuckheads over the back fence in Sorrel Street, fucking carrying on, trying to put me off my read. King of Wands, and they're manipulating energy because all the dogs in the back row are fucking going off, but my dogs are zen as fuck at the moment because I've blocked them out of that fucking energy. So you got the King of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. So Creator Source is giving you the power to go ahead and start manifesting. You may not realise this, but you actually have a lot of power within you to manifest. A lot of people around you knew that you had this energy to be able to manifest at will. So the King of Wands is someone who knows how to manifest just like that. So you feel it within your heart space, you think it in your head, and then you plan it out and you take action. Okay? That's just part of it. You vibrate at the right frequency for your manifestations to roll in. And you've had all these people fucking trying to siphon your fucking energy so they can manifest off you. But you've been elevated. This is how I'm reading this card. You've been elevated, and these people, these fucks that are trying to fucking energy siphon you, these energy vampire fuckheads, they can't manifest off your energy anymore, peeps, okay? And this is because you've gone within, you've gone into hermit mode. You started seeing the truth of what it truly is. With this Knight of Swords, these new truths are coming in. Yeah, and you're also protected by the sun. You're also been protected this whole entire lifetime while you've been on this shit show fucking roller coaster, okay? The Seven of Pentacles. So your mind's ticking over with, you've got ideas that you've got in your head, and that was just a yes for confirmation. You've got an idea that you're bringing into manifestation, and the cogs in your brain are ticking over hardcore, baby. And that's awesome because it means you're within yourself. You're still embracing your inner child, because that's how we get creative, by using our imagination. Schools are designed to shut off all children's imagination as early as they fucking can, to get them prepared for this matrix shit show, right? But you are going to be manifesting a brilliant idea, and this is going to put you in star energy, which is going to put you in front of a crowd in some way, shape or form. It could be online, but you're going to be put on the stage, the world stage, we'll say, and you're going to be growing a beautiful idea. You're going to be creating something beautiful, and it's going to start as a small seed. But your brains are ticking over. The cogs are fucking burning. Well, not burning. The cogs are churning, peeps. So oil up the cogs. Embrace your inner child and start getting creative within your imagination, okay? Because we've all got the ability to create. And you will be creating because you are in manifestation mode, okay? So start planning, start thinking, and start acting, and feel it within your heart space, and vibrate at the right frequency. That's for someone. Temperance is here in the reverse. Ooh. You're actually not believing that you're a chosen earth angel. You're actually not believing that this is for you, peeps. Now, you answer that call, and you walk that narrow path, and that's the energy manipulation going on in Sorrel Street. It's number 21 fucking Sorrel Street, which breaks down to a 3, and it's a Masonic fucking number, because they're all obsessed with the number 3, 6, 7, 9, and 11. Number 5's the fucking gatekeepers. Like, all real estate agents have a fucking 5 in their thing somewhere. It's either in their number plate, in their fucking job site, fucking street address, or whatever. That just shut my fucking dogs up, didn't it? Right? Yes, 21. It's the fuckhead Mason over the back fence here that's been revving up his car all day. He's going to blow a piston with the way he fucking revs it. Anyway, you don't actually believe you're an earth angel. You've got to balance yourself out. You've got to... And the reason why I say that is this bartender is pouring alcohol, and that's just figure of speech for this card, from one cup to the other, from one glass to the other, right? But you need to balance your shadow side with your light side. You need to be able to balance out the two. You can't be an earth angel, starseed, and be all love and light, fairies and butterflies and fucking rainbows and shit. You've got to be able to balance and harness your shadow side. And you'll be called to fucking bring it to light and fucking use it when you need to. Like, I've been called to use it so many fucking times. And I asked Bessie, was I too harsh? And I'll get the pendulum telling me no. It was fucking spot on, right? So that's for someone. You need to answer the call, accept the knowledge, and act like you are in chosen one energy, okay? A lot of people will say they're chosen ones, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that, but they haven't balanced themselves out. They're too positive. They won't lean into their shadow side. They won't face into their traumas, see it for what it truly is, and then fucking release it. You know, and there's a lot of fake spiritualists that are just fucking gatekeepers in this reality. Like, there's a lot of tarot readers as well that are gatekeepers, and they're reporting back to the fucking elites and Illuminati, to those that are truly waking up. Okay? They're trying to stop other people from stepping into their chosen energy, their chosen earth angel energy. But I'm here to tell you, You may not be believing that you are a chosen earth angel, but you fucking are. Okay, if you're watching my tarot reads, you definitely are, peeps. Okay, so start believing in that knowledge. Start raising your frequency. Try not to wear as much polyester as possible. If you can, go for cottons and linen. They're very, very high frequency in fabric. Hemp fabric, I almost went to say hemp cotton. Hemp fabric as well is like very, very high frequency. I shared that in one of my enlightenments with Effie in the very beginning of my YouTube. Okay? Stop watching all these fucking Hollywood fucking TV shows and movies and shit that are keeping us stuck in a state of that. They're putting this shit show in front of us and people are not believing it. Like, you've got the Rise of the Robots and all those kind of movies from 10, 15 years ago. What are we going through now, peeps? The elites and all them are trying to bring in fucking AI robots and shit, and they're taking away people's jobs as fucking cleaners. They're turning school canteens into fucking vending machines. That's happened up in Brisbane. That came across my news feed the other week, actually. Even the police are going to be out of a job soon enough, because already in China they're rolling them out like it's fucking balls with they got armed fucking guns and shit on them, peeps, and that's just fact, okay? So they're bringing out all sorts of robots and stuff. But the Truman Show is very fucking real. That was a movie. The Matrix is very fucking real. We are living in a Matrix shit show. The Simpsons, all the predictions the Simpsons did, that's all the fucking Illuminati pretty much. Fucking, they already preempted this shit show. And they just put in the fucking TV shows 10, 15 years ago. Sometimes even 20 years ago. And it's all coming to fucking light. But it's not the fact that they're fucking psychic. It's the fact that they preempted all this fucking occurring later on down the track, which is now here and now in this future, right? We've all got the power within us to fucking stop this shit show from happening, peeps, all right? Okay, bottom of the deck energy, because I can. 9 of Pentacles. So once you go through all this, and then you finally recognize within yourself and accept the truth that you are a chosen earth angel, you're here for a divine purpose and a mission. Got to balance out the shadow side and the light side and raise your frequency and go through all those fucking steps up that rung of the ladder. It's a very, very narrow path when you accept the calling as a chosen one. But the rewards are so fucking beautiful, and just having that divine protection and guidance from Creator Source and the angels, the archangels. I fucking love my team of archangels. And also your spiritual ancestors and warriors is absolutely amazing. And you will be enlightened into so many different aspects in that. You'll even start seeing angles of light, which are your angels coming through. Okay, I see my angles of light every day now, pretty much. I'm even seeing angles of light right now around me. But anyway, that's a story for another day. You're going to be coming into your independent season, peeps, and this is your 9 of Pentacles. Now, this is, like at the beginning, I said you're not going to have to worry about finances anymore when you get to this stage. And the 4 of Pentacles in the upright means that you've been holding on to your finances pretty tightly because money has been scarce, but it came out in the reverse. So your financial abundance season is going to be upon you soon enough, people. You just have to go through all this, recognize it within yourself, you're a star seed, and accept the knowledge that you are a chosen one. Balance out your shadow side, your light side, and raise your frequencies. Eat more natural food. You'll be guided to even look into the chemicals and shit in food and stuff like that, and you'll go, nah, fuck, that's more chemicals than natural products. Okay? But you're going to be coming into an independent season of abundance, and that's your birthright. This is your individual birthright, peeps. Okay? All right. I've banged on for like nearly 40 minutes into this reading, so I'm going to pull 3 cards from the clarifying deck, and I'll just consult the pendulum to see if I need to pull some letters or not. And I don't think I have to, actually. But I will double check with that. Okay, just let me put them aside. Get them out. Do I need to pull letters today, Bestie? No. Bestie's like, not today. There was no one really significant that came up in the reading, so there was no like dark magician or anything. But there are some people that you're going to be hearing making some transformations because they were trying to fuck with your abundance, your birthright, and they're also trying to fuck with you while you're going into isolation, into hermit mode. And that's your dark side of the night, your dark soul of the night, pretty much. So that's where you'll go in within yourself and you'll lean into all your past traumas and stuff like that, peeps. And you'll see things for what they truly are. You'll do a lot of crying, a lot of journaling. A lot of realizations will come to you when you go into your hermit mode. Okay, oh look, they're really fucking with the energy right now. Hang on. Just Just bear with me, peeps. I'll give it one more shuffle. And I'll clear the fucking energy of the cards. Thank you for sticking with me. If you've stuck with me right up until this point in the reading, I do appreciate it, peeps. And if any of this is resonating, please leave me a comment in the comment section. I love to hear of how I'm helping people ascend on their spiritual ascension journey, on your spiritual journey in general, on your everyday life in general, you know, here in Earth School. Okay. Top. One from the top. One from the middle. And the bottom. So we've got Actaeon, which is punishment, voyeurism, curiosity, and downfall. So you're going to be hearing of some people copping their fucking karma pretty much. They're going to be going through some punishment, and this is because they were fucking tapping with your energy. They were voyeurism pretty much. So they've, see the hand up here, they've been fucking tapping into your energy, fucking into your Taurus field, and using it to manifest themselves. There's going to be their curiosity of fucking dibby-dabbing in dark divination and fucking with your energy field, your aura. It's going to be their fucking downfall. Their downfall. Downfall. Is that right, bestie? Yeah. Athena is the second card to come out. Now, this is wisdom, strategy, academics, and conflict. So you're going to be coming up against these fuckwits in the spiritual realm, and you'll probably find that you're getting fucking stalked and all sorts of shit in the 3D realm, peeps, and the energy manipulation. You'll start to discover it in your own way, shape, or form. But this will all be a part of your helmet of wisdom. You are protected, so always trust in that guidance, peeps. You are divinely protected. While you're gaining this wisdom, your higher self, your inner intuition will give you the strategies to come up against whatever it is, adversary you're coming up against, whatever struggle you're going through. You're going to be learning. So it's academic. So you're going to be learning, and it's going to cause a lot of conflict for these other fuckheads because they're trying to fucking take your physical abundance and your spiritual abundance, and they're trying to keep you in fucking isolation mode. But little do they know, you going into isolation mode and staying there as long as possible until Creator Source is ready to bring you out is doing you a world of good. So let them keep fucking firing their shots, best you're saying. Nymphus. So this says playfulness, frivolity, and allure. So you're a very magnetic person. You're very alluring. You resonate with nature. She's wearing flowers and she's got the birds around her. You may be resonating with seeing a particular type of bird around you. That's part of your spiritual team coming through in bird form, okay, peeps? But you have got to retain your playful nature, which is your inner child. So always embrace your inner child. That's where your creativity comes from. We're not meant to be so serious in this matrix fucking world. We're meant to all embrace our inner child and have fun in this lifetime. It's not all fucking work and no play and no enjoyment on the weekend. Then fucking Sunday's over. You've barely finished your laundry and then you're back at the shit show matrix job on Monday. Fucking while the boss is siphoning your fucking energy for 12-hour shifts. It's not the way it's meant to be, peeps. Okay, is that all true what I've just said, bestie? Look at that. They've even fucking tied up my pendulum in knots. Doesn't matter, it'll still swing. Yeah, clockwise for yes. So that's all correct. So just trust in that knowledge, beautiful peeps. You've got to start believing that you are a chosen one. Pretty much, you do have a divine purpose here in this round in Earth School. You just got to go within, learn from your past traumas and life experiences and stuff like that and see people for what they truly are. You've got a few handlers in your energy and shit like that. You got to cut these fucks out of your life though and lovingly forgive them. Forgiveness is a very big key. You can't carry the baggage of your past into your future, okay? I'm Effie with the 144 energy. I've got no idea why I've picked up these cards to look at them, but I've just been guided to look at it. Helena Troy. So Spirit wants you to know that you are very beautiful. You're full of attraction. You can be a little bit aloof sometimes, but you are being targeted. Okay, so that's for someone. All right. I'm Effie with 144 energy. It was 4404 on my timer as I said that. I'm going to call peace out. Peace, love, and light. Beautiful peeps.